Hey everyone! Welcome back to Celeb Secrets Uncovered, your spot for deep dives into reality TV and celebrity drama you won't hear anywhere else. Today we're diving into the wild love story between 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda and a man named Matthew Briss. He's charming, successful, but also dealing with some serious issues. Yes, Jasmine is pregnant again, and this time it's with Matthew's baby. Sources say they're expecting a baby girl. And get this, their wedding is already planned for January 20th, 2026. But that's not where the story ends. We've learned that Matthew Briss, whose full name is Matthew Briss Castrovet, racked up nearly $200,000 in debt from online gambling. After failing to pay it back, he was sued and ended up spending 2 months in prison. Buckle up, because this story has more twists than a season finale. It all started in Panama City back in early 2023. Jasmine Pineda, who was 36 at the time, was already known by fans of 90 Day Fiancé. Born in August 1986, she had grown up in a modest family, did well in school, and even earned a PhD in education. She was a literature teacher who loved poetry and empowering students. But everything changed when she joined the TLC show. Her relationship with Gino Palazzolo, an American from Michigan, was rocky. Fans saw the constant fights, jealousy, and cultural struggles during their K-1 visa journey. Jasmine moved to the U.S. in March 2023, and they got married in a quiet ceremony. But things didn't stay peaceful. Sources close to Jasmine say their intimacy issues and nonstop arguing were too much. By mid-2024, rumors of a breakup were already popping up on Reddit and Instagram. Jasmine focused on herself. She had plastic surgery procedures to boost her confidence and often shared recovery updates on Instagram. But behind the happy posts, she felt alone. That's when Matthew Briss entered the picture. His full name, Matthew Briss Castrovet, surprised fans, especially those who noticed the Castrovet connection to the 90 Day world. But Matthew wasn't a reality star. Born in Moldova in 1985, he moved to the U.S. as a teenager and built a career in Chicago as a real estate investor and tech startup advisor. He had the look, tall, sharp-dressed, confident, and seemed like the perfect self-made guy. His LinkedIn showed big business deals, but what it didn't show was his secret gambling problem. We'll get to that in a bit. Jasmine and Matthew met by chance, or fate, as Jasmine said later in a leaked DM. It happened in October 2024 at a wellness retreat in Miami for reality TV personalities. Jasmine was recovering from her surgeries, drinking green juices, and doing yoga. Matthew was there as a sponsor through his wellness app. He spotted Jasmine at a mindfulness workshop. "Matthew, you look like someone who's seen the world. Mind if I join you? I'm Matthew." "Jasmine, seen the world? Honey, I've lived it. I'm that girl from 90 Day Fiancé. I love that show. Guilty pleasure. But I can tell you're more than that. Tell me about your poetry." The spark was instant. They connected over their shared immigrant backgrounds, Jasmine from Panama, Matthew from Moldova. By the end of the retreat, they were swapping numbers. Jasmine told a friend, "He's not like Gino." Matthew listens. He dreams big. But she had no idea what kind of risks came with those dreams. By November 2024, the two were inseparable. Jasmine quietly filed for divorce from Gino, citing irreconcilable differences, according to court documents. Gino, though hurt, moved on. Jasmine embraced her new relationship. Matthew took her on private jet trips to New York for Broadway shows, then Vegas for a weekend getaway. Their chemistry was off the charts. Jasmine began posting vague Instagram stories, sunsets, a man's silhouette, captions like "new chapters, new love." Fans guessed, but it wasn't confirmed until paparazzi caught them together in Chicago at a holiday market in December 2024. For Christmas, Matthew gave Jasmine a custom necklace engraved with eternal flame, a nod to her fiery personality. But while things looked perfect on the outside, problems were brewing behind the scenes. On paper, Matthew's business was thriving, but leaked financial records showed he was using personal loans to fund his flashy lifestyle. He was secretly hooked on online gambling, DraftKings, FanDuel, poker tournaments, sports bets, all of it. He told Jasmine it was just a little hobby. She believed him. Matthew, why the late nights on your phone? Just unwinding, babe. It's nothing. With you, I feel like I can conquer anything. Promise me no secrets. We've both been through too much. By New Year's Eve 2024, they were living together in Matthew's luxury condo in Michigan, close to Jasmine's support system. That night, she didn't drink at the party. The next day, she took a pregnancy test. It was positive. Jasmine already had 2 sons from a past relationship, but due to visa issues, she didn't get to see them often. This new baby felt like a new beginning. In February 2025, she shared the news privately with friends. To be sure, she had a DNA test done, and yes, it confirmed Matthew was the father. She wanted no doubts this time. She told Matthew during a candlelit dinner. They were overjoyed. On Valentine's Day, Matthew proposed, down on one knee in a snowy park with a 3-carat diamond ring. Jasmine said yes, crying tears of joy. They didn't announce the engagement right away. Instead, they focused on the baby. In March, they learned they were having a girl. Jasmine's dream come true. She planned to name her Isabella, after her grandmother. Jasmine teased the news on Instagram. Big changes coming. Family first. Fans filled the comments with theories. Then, in April 2025, TMZ leaked an ultrasound photo confirming the pregnancy. The 90-day fandom went wild. But behind the happiness, trouble continued. Matthew's gambling debts caught up to him. By summer 2025, he owed nearly $200,000. He couldn't pay it back. A lawsuit was filed. He was arrested and sentenced to 2 months in prison. Still, Jasmine stood by him. Their wedding is scheduled for January 20th, 2026. And that, folks, is only the beginning. You won't want to miss what's next. So, hit that like button and stay tuned, because the drama is far from over. Matthew's name began to spread, and the couple made their relationship official. But soon, problems started to show. Matthew's gambling got worse. Bank records showed he lost $50,000 in one weekend betting on NBA games. He kept it a secret, but Jasmine noticed the stress on his face. Jasmine asked, "Matthew, the bills are piling up. What's going on?" He replied, "Business hiccups. Don't worry, love. This baby girl is our future." But the debt was already out of control. As spring 2025 came, so did their wedding plans. They chose January 20th, 2026, a symbolic date, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, representing unity and new beginnings. The venue was a beautiful estate in the Michigan countryside, decorated with both Panamanian and Moldovan traditions, tropical flowers, folk dances, and a menu with empanadas and sarmale. The guest list included other 90-day fiancé cast members like Big Ed and Jasmine's sons, if their visas were approved. Jasmine, now showing, shopped for maternity gowns. Matthew said he was taking care of the finances, but in truth, he was borrowing money from shady online lenders to cover his gambling losses. His debt had now reached $100,000. Emails from his accountant warned him, "This path leads to ruin," but he ignored them. Jasmine, unaware of the full situation, focused on prenatal yoga and baby prep. She dreamed of a nursery with pink walls and bookshelves filled with children's stories. They even talked about Matthew adopting her sons to make one big family. Jasmine wrote in her journal, "Matthew is my rock. This baby girl will tie us forever." By summer 2025, the cracks grew deeper. Matthew's gambling got even worse. He was betting on platforms like BetMGM and offshore websites, playing high-stakes blackjack and roulette late at night. The debt climbed to $150,000. Creditors called constantly, but he avoided them. Jasmine, struggling with pregnancy symptoms, noticed something was off, but she thought it was just wedding stress. Then came a turning point in July 2025. During a business trip to Las Vegas, Matthew lost another $30,000. Jasmine found app notifications on his phone and confronted him in their hotel suite. Jasmine said, "I found the app notifications." "How much, Matthew? How much have you lost?" Matthew answered, "It's under control. I can win it back, for us, for the baby." Jasmine said, "No more lies. We have a family now." He promised to quit and joined a Gamblers Anonymous program. But the habit was hard to break. In August 2025, things got worse. One online gambling company, who Matthew owed $180,000, filed a civil lawsuit in a Chicago court. The court documents detailed unpaid markers and bounced checks. Matthew panicked. He tried to hire a lawyer, but he couldn't even afford the legal fees. Jasmine, now deep into her second trimester, still stood by him. In a phone call to her sister, she said, "We'll fight this together." Then the media picked up the story through leaked court papers. Headlines popped up everywhere. 90-Day Fiancé stars fiancé sued for massive gambling debt. Fans were divided. Some felt bad for Matthew. Others said he was using Jasmine. She defended him on Instagram, saying, "Love conquers all. Pray for us." The debt hit $200,000 with interest. Creditors began seizing their things, his car, his watches. Matthew's startup collapsed, leaving employees without jobs. September 2025, the current timeline. The lawsuit was still ongoing when criminal charges were filed. Matthew had used fake IDs to gamble on restricted sites and was also charged with debt evasion. Police arrested him at home. Jasmine watched in shock as they put him in handcuffs. Body cam footage showed her pleading, "He's a good man. Think of our baby." Bail was set at $50,000. Jasmine gathered money from savings and fan donations to pay it. But the damage was done. His court date was set for October 2025. Prosecutors pushed for jail time. Jasmine, pregnant and alone, shared a heartfelt post on social media. "Life tests us, but Isabella is my light." She began seeing a therapist to work through her pain and betrayal. In November 2025, Matthew's trial began. He pled guilty to lesser charges. The judge considered his clean record, but the total damage was too much to ignore. He was sentenced to 2 months in a minimum security prison in Illinois, starting December 1st, 2025. In court, Matthew cried and apologized to Jasmine. "I'm sorry. I'll come back stronger for you and our girl." Jasmine whispered back, "Just come back. We need you." Matthew went to prison. No more luxury, just time to reflect. Jasmine promised to visit him every week, bringing ultrasound pictures. Even though he was gone, Jasmine moved forward. In December 2025, ultrasound showed the baby girl was healthy and active. Jasmine officially chose the name Isabella Rose Branies, a symbol of healing and new beginnings. She shared pregnancy updates on social media and turned her struggles into inspiration. Fans sent gifts, baby clothes, books, and support. Still, the holidays were lonely. Jasmine FaceTimed her sons and promised them a better future. Some sources said Jasmine thought about postponing the wedding, but she stayed committed to the date, January 20th, 2026. Matthew, still in prison, was given a furlough pass to attend. The judge approved it for family unity. As 2026 began, excitement for the wedding grew. Jasmine, now in her 3rd trimester, chose a flowing gown with an empire waist. The theme was Phoenix Rising, symbolizing a fresh start after chaos. Matthew was allowed to join rehearsals. Some guests whispered about the past, but Jasmine stayed focused. "Let's make it magical. After all we've been through," she told her wedding planner. "It'll be epic," the planner said. On January 20th, 2026, snow covered the estate. Jasmine walked down the aisle, proudly showing her baby bump. Matthew, in a tux, stood waiting. They exchanged promises of honesty and love. Jasmine slid on a family ring. They kissed. The reception was filled with dancing, toasts, and quiet reminders of everything they'd been through. Matthew wore an ankle monitor hidden under his pants. 90-Day Fiancé cast members added fun to the night. Jasmine's sons attended thanks to special visas. During the first dance, Isabella kicked, almost like she approved. The honeymoon was delayed since Matthew had to return to prison, but they cherished the time they had. Jasmine prepared the nursery while counting down to the birth. The due date was in April 2026. On April 15th, 2026, Jasmine went into labor at a hospital in Michigan. Matthew, freshly released from prison, held her hand during delivery. Isabella Rose Branies was born, 7 pounds, healthy and beautiful. Photos leaked online showing the family smiling. "She's perfect. Our miracle," Jasmine said. They moved to a quiet suburb to focus on healing and rebuilding. The debt still lingered, but Matthew worked small jobs and paid in installments. They filed for bankruptcy to settle the lawsuit. Jasmine launched a cookbook, Panamanian Passions, which helped fund their recovery. Their story inspired fans, proof that love and resilience can survive scandal. By summer 2026, Jasmine's sons visited more often. Matthew became a caring stepdad. Isabella's first smile melted everyone's hearts. The family planned trips to Panama, and Jasmine hinted online about a return to TV, maybe even a spin-off. By fall 2026, they began giving interviews on podcasts. Matthew wrote a memoir titled Betting on Love, opening up about his struggles. Jasmine's Instagram took off. Together, they started speaking out about gambling addiction and recovery. Looking back, Jasmine said she had forgiven him. It made us stronger. Matthew said prison taught him humility. There were even rumors of a second baby in 2027. Business ideas followed, including a wellness brand. Jasmine and Matthew had been through it all. But somehow, they made it through the storm. Fans still send messages, touched by their journey. You gave me hope. Jasmine and Matthew, icons of second chances. And that's the epic tale of Jasmine Pineda and Matthew. Brownies. From love at first sight to pregnancy joys, wedding vows, and a gambling nightmare that nearly tore them apart. But as of now, in September 2025, with the wedding set and baby girl on the way, their story continues. What do you think? Will they make it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. More update. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day Fiancé is once again at the center of shocking headlines. Rumors are swirling that she may be pregnant with baby number 5, this time from her 4th baby daddy. At the same time, fans are speculating that Jasmine could be ready to leave her current partner Matt Brownies for her new boss, adding even more fuel to the drama. Viewers are also questioning whether she has been truthful about her real age, with many claiming the number she shares is far from reality. To top it all off, Jasmine has managed to dethrone Angela Deem in the eyes of fans, officially earning the title of TLC's ultimate drama queen. I will explain everything. It appears that Jasmine Pineda, star of 90 Day Fiancé, is expecting her second child with baby daddy number 4, and she has finally taken to social media to announce her pregnancy. Yes, she did post a beautiful photo of her growing baby bulge on social media not long ago. However, it seems that viewers are still not convinced by this discovery. Yet, there's more. The tables appear to have flipped as Jasmine made some startling disclosures regarding her future intentions. Tell me what's going on here. Tell me what she unveiled. Has she become pregnant once more? This topic is pretty intense, so you should keep reading to find out more. Matt Brownies, star of 90 Day Fiancé, has spoken publicly about his romance with Jasmine and Pineda. In the comments, he declared his love for Pineda and his patience in waiting for her, saying that he truly believed in their love for each other. But at this point, Grannies has no firm opinions. The same care wasn't shown to Matt's affection. He said his efforts too, when people's affection are draining him, and he wishes he could be simple instead. The celebrity apparently felt deeply let down and irritated by Jasmine's treatment of him and her seeming lack of affection and care for him in return. Does this indicate that Pineda's feelings for Matt have faded? Jasmine Pineda, star of 90 Day Fiancé, astonished everyone when she posted photos of her growing baby belly online. In a free-flowing orange-purple outfit, she posed for a photo while holding her expanding baby belly. Redditors were eager to know if Pana was going to make an official announcement about the pregnancy, or if baby 2 was already in the oven. It was clear that Jasmine was showing off her growing baby belly, but the original poster insisted that she was pregnant again. On the other hand, viewers couldn't agree on whether Pineda was expecting her 4th or 5th child. She has a daughter with Matt Bryan, in addition to the 2 sons she had with her previous husband in Panama. Some of Jasmine's admirers went so far as to think her contentious sister was her daughter amongst all this. However, the Likelihood of her not being pregnant at all is high. One of Jasmine's fans noticed that she was posting old photos from when she was pregnant with Matilda. She was first unable to release them due to the non-disclosure agreement, but now she is freely sharing them. It seems like this was during her pregnancy with Matilda, one person remarked. Finally, the OP realized what was going on and said, "Is it? She is just now posting these. So I really hope that's the case." Since the new season started airing, Jasmine has apparently been following the chronology. Maybe that's why she's been sharing so many photos from that time. The audience breathed a sigh of relief when they realized Jasmine should stop worrying about having babies and instead take care of the one she already has. The reason behind this is that none of her relationships have ever been truly stable. Fans think Jasmine might dump her baby daddy Matt Brownies for her new boss. Unlike before, Jasmine Pineda's romantic life is the center of attention. And it's not because of Matt Brownies. She seems to have refocused her efforts after becoming an American citizen. The 90-Day Finance star has dropped hints that she and her new boss might be romantically involved. Jasmine got her American visa through Gino, but she was in hot water because she brought Matt Brownies into it. After persuading her spouse to have an open marriage, the reality TV star became pregnant with his child, which drew significant criticism. After Gino accused Jasmine of infidelity, he cut ties with her. In Happily Ever After, he went so far as to file a formal complaint in an effort to have her deported. The American couple, Jasmine and her baby daddy, have been enjoying life together. However, she was adamant about not labeling their relationship. Was he abandoned by her? Has someone fresh entered Jasmine's life? The current season of Happily Ever After has Jasmine, Gino, and Matt, the stars of 90-Day Finance, acting out their open marriage drama. As of season 9, the former is residing with her open marriage partner. At the same time, her spouse has been looking into alternative dating possibilities. In the heat of passion, Jasmine attacked Gino's new girlfriend and held vicious words at her. As a result, he contacted the immigration office and threatened to deport his wife. Despite all that Jasmine has been through, Matt has been there for her. It appears that he is sick of her waiting for her spouse, though. The reality TV star began to experience romantic sentiments for the local Panamanian. In the most recent episode, Matt told Jasmine how he really felt. It was his hope that she would finally get over her marriage, so he could finally escape the friend zone. But even after having a child together, the TLC star still can't manage to break out of her friend zone. Jasmine Pineda is amazing at keeping her audience engaged. She knows how to keep her audience on the edge of their seats by consistently delivering back-to-back drama and stirring the pot. They have a daughter, Matilda, and the TLC star has been bragging about her life with Matt recently. Having said that, Jasmine isn't quite prepared to commit to just one guy just yet. Her most recent Instagram story went viral with her devoted following. A photo of the reality TV personality with a rose bouquet was shared online. When you're new, boss hands you flowers to remind you how wonderful you are. That's when Jasmine wrote, "When your new boss loves you so much." Her most recent update shocked her fans, who began to wonder if she had found love. He was referred to as her boss by the 90-Day Finance actress. Pineda may now be employed by someone, perhaps her sole intention in sharing the photo was to express her appreciation for the flowers. However, Jasmine's eccentric and troublesome nature is already well known to spectators. In their minds, it might have been a prelude to her new romance. Something is brewing, as evidenced by the reality TV star's flirtatious smile. In light of everything that her baby daddy did to her, many are wondering if Pineda has broken up with him. Even before she started dating Matt, they thought she would dump him for another man. But these are just wild guesses. And the TLC diva may be trying to trick her fans. Staying in the spotlight and creating new drama is something she's mastered. Jasmine Pineda is lying about her age. Here's the real number. Jasmine Pineda, star of 90-Day Finance, is once again the object of scrutiny, this time for her advanced years. People are starting to make connections and realize that she isn't the number she says she is. She is allegedly cutting a few years off her actual figures, according to them. Yet there's more.